Hello YouTube, this is Pastor Green for another Bible study. Today we're doing Genesis chapter 13. Today we're going to be talking about Abram, and you can email me at godsohman@gmail.com if you have any questions. This is going to be a YouTube Bible study. Make sure you subscribe to my channel and click the notification bell. By subscribing, you'll get updates anytime I post a new video. And also clicking the notification bell will let you know as soon as I post a new video. Make sure you like and also comment. Liking lets YouTube know that my videos are getting views, and comments also know that it's getting interactions. By liking and commenting, it means that my videos will get seen by more people. Today we're going to talk about Genesis chapter 13, verse 1. And Abram went out of Egypt, he, his wife, and all that he had, and Lot with him, into the south. And Abram was very rich in cattle, and silver, and in gold. And he went on his journey from the south even to Bethel, unto the place where his tent had been in the beginning, between Bethel and Hai, unto the place where the altar, which he had made there at the first. There Abram called on the name of the Lord. And Lot also, which went with Abram, had flocks, and herds, and tents, and the land was not able to bear them, that they might dwell together, for their substance was great, so that they could not dwell together. And there was a strife between the herdsmen of Abram's cattle, and the herdsmen of Lot's cattle, and the Canaanite and the Perizzite dwelt there in the land. And Abram said unto Lot, Let there be no strife, I pray thee, between me and thee, and between thy herdsmen and thy herdmen, for we are brethren. In Psalms 133:1 it says, Behold, how good and how pleasant is it for brethren to dwell together in unity. So what Abram's saying is, he's saying, we're brothers, we're family, let's not fight, let's work out some kind of a reasoning together. So Genesis 13 verse 9, Is not the whole land before thee? Separate themselves, I pray thee, from me. If thou wilt take us the left hand, then I will go to the right, or if thou depart to the right hand, I will go to the left. And Lot lifted up his eyes and beheld all the plains of Jordan, that was well watered everywhere, before the Lord destroyed Sodom and Gomorrah, even as the garden of the Lord, like the land of Egypt, as thou cometh unto Zoar. So the entire Jordan Valley is actually below sea level. Everything under there is actually under sea level, so it gets a lot of water there. In some places it gets a lot of water. And the Dead Sea is actually a place that there was a riverbed, and it got cut off, and so it keeps receiving water, but it doesn't actually give water back out again. And this right here shows you the place that Abraham's residence was in the very, very top. And then there's Sodom and Gomorrah. So you can see that Sodom and Gomorrah was pretty close to where Abraham was, and Lot chose to be closer to Sodom and Gomorrah. And of course that later on gets destroyed. In Alabama, we would call the Jordan a creek, not a river. It was a very, very small thing. There wasn't really much water going on there, but it did have water. You could use it to water your plants, but it really wasn't a huge watering source. In 1 John 2 it says, Love not the world, neither the things that are in the world. If any man love the world, his love of the Father is not with him. For all that is in the world, the lust of the flesh, the lust of the eyes, and the pride of life, is not the Father, but is of the world. And the world passeth away, and lust thereof. But he that doeth the will of God will abide forever. So what it's basically saying here is that Lot looked around and he said, oh, I like that really good land over there. That's the best land I could possibly see. That's what I want. So he had the lust of the eyes. And Abram just said, whatever will make us happy, let's get along. I'll take whatever's left because I know God's going to bless me. Genesis 13:11. Then Lot chose him all the plains of Jordan, and Lot journeyed east, and they separated themselves one from another. Abram dwelled in the land of Canaan, and Lot dwelled in the cities of the plains, and pushed his tent towards Sodom. So what it's saying is, Abram knew that God said the land of Canaan is yours. So he stayed where God said was a good place to go, and then dwelt land in the cities of the plains, and he put his tent towards Sodom. So he basically aimed towards Sodom, even though we know later on that's not really a very good choice. But the men of Sodom were wicked and sinners before the Lord exceedingly. And the Lord said unto Abram, after that Lot was separated from him, lift up now thy eyes, and look from the place where thou art northward, and southward, and eastward, and westward. For all that the land which thou seest to thee I will give thee, and to the seed forever. And I will make thy seed as the dust of the earth. So if a man can number the dust of the earth, then shall thy seed also be numbered. So a lot of people actually take this verse the wrong way. They're telling people think that he's telling Abraham, you're going to have as many kids as the dust of the earth. But that's not what he's saying. He's saying that if you can count the number, that's how many you're going to have. And it's basically impossible to count every single grain of sand. So it would basically be impossible to count how many kids you're going to have. Arise, walk through the land of the length of it and the breadth of it, for I will give it to thee. Then Abram removed his tent and came and dwelt in the plain of Mamre, which was in Hebron, and built there an altar unto the Lord. So as you can see, this is that little chart again. So he built his tent in Mamre, and pretty much God said, anything you can see, I'm giving to you. And of course, Lot built his land towards Sodom, and as we know later, that Sodom gets absolutely destroyed. So God's going to bless Abraham, and He's not going to bless Lot. It also said in Sodom there was wicked and sinful people. So that's just giving you a precursor that Lot's going to be in trouble in the future. I appreciate you guys following me again. This was a YouTube Bible study. Make sure you subscribe to my channel and click the notification bell. And make sure you guys like and comment. Even if you don't really have anything to comment, just you can say, good job, thank you, I appreciate it, keep up the good work, just whatever. That way, as long as I get comments. And also like everybody's comments if you see comments on there, because the more likes and comments I get, the more YouTube's going to show my videos. So again, I thank you guys. I'm going to try to get the creation video up pretty soon. And you guys have a great day. Thank you.